Oh god. You know, just before I sat down to start recording, I dropped what I thought was a relatively innocuous fart, but good lord, it stinks. This is not comfortable. My eyes, my eyes are literally watering right now. Fucking hell. My eyes are watering, but yeah, I can still see this fucking trapdoor that I just walked straight past last time I was playing. It's a good thing I give my videos a once over before uploading them, or else I never would have seen this. Right, okay, back to it. Back to Japanland, as we call it. That's its official title. The land of Japanese things. Would you leave me alone? I've already fought you guys. I've battled my way here. I was just taking a slight detour to... There's a chest over there. Don't see any obvious routes to get said chest. I might have to go all the way round that sandy bit and... Oh no, there's a... Yeah, okay, I see it. I don't know why I'm going so far out of my way for a chest. I just said I was going to get on with the game, but... You know, there might be some Sora away in it. That's important, right? 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 Careful, everyone! They're rodents! They carry the plague! There we go. We did it. Okay, now we did it. Thanks, Evan. Way to make me look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, over there. That's how we is that how we get? Is that how we get? Is that how we? That is how we get. Yes. I fathomed it. Look at this. Look at this secret through the woods. In fact, if someone my age ever says to you, "Come see my secret in the woods," it's probably best to decline. I am officially a creepy old man these days. Oh, a bowl of hot streak spicy noodles. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to find in a chest. Yeah, that's fucking A. Thanks. Is that slime still trying to chase me? Doesn't know I came down here, right? Can I? Oh, this is a place. Shit. We don't have a reason to come here yet. We'll worry about the assholes. There we go. I thought I was going to have to enter the Earth Grove for a second there and completely spoil the future gameplay for myself, but thankfully I managed to weasel my way out of that one. Out of that confrontation with two big scary boys. Right, let's go to Japanland and face the music, also known as me having to do some more stupid voices. It's been quite relaxing being on the overworld map where I don't have to keep talking like this all the time. Oh, okay, it's like Disco Japan. I like all the neon lights.
Oh my! Flippin' heck!
I heard Cold Paw was showy, but blimey!
In it though.
Shit, what was his voice? Was it? Shit, fuck. Beautiful, ain't it? I got a feeling I'm going to like this place. A scouser. Them there casinos make a fortune from all these easy marks that come flooding in through the gates in their droves. And it all goes straight into the government's pocket. State-owned, see? So the government runs the casinos, huh? Guess we better go find Pugnacious.
Yes, I'm sure if we ask nicely, they'll soon see sense and let Niall have his forest back.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. All the casinos in all the world generally just give you whatever you gamble back if you ask nicely.
Although, I'm going to belch mid-sentence. I'm not exactly sure where to look for him.
gas coming out both ends today.
It'll be that big castle-looking thingy at the top of the town there, won't it? That looks like where the Grand High Roller would live to me.
Seems a good a place to start as any. Let's head up there and see what we can see. Oh, there's a trapdoor here all along. Could have just got this one. Not had to bother with the detour. Can I go in the lake? I can't go in the lake. I realise now that lake is perhaps not the word for what is probably about 10 square feet of water, but you know, fuck it. We've said it, we'll stick to our guns. Anything over here? An item? A dollop of single cream. That is what I'd always dreamed of obtaining. Some happy looking dudes there, and a piece of comfy cloth to go with my cream. I like this music. Hello. You.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Sweet Saffron Tea House. Are you ready to order? So you sell food at this tea house? That's a novel concept. I was kind of hoping you'd sell weapons.
I'll be seeing you again soon.
Like a giant fork or something. That would be fun. We got some sort of item shop over here by the looks of it. I don't know why I'm coming here when I just said I was looking for weapons and there's clearly a weapon shop just up ahead on the main street, but you know what, fuck it. You. What do you sell me? Oh, you sell Angel's Tears. Maybe I should buy 3 of them. And then have no money ever again. Whew.
Sure I'm belchy today, aren't I?
I don't really want any of your shit. I'm gonna be honest. I find lots of random items just lying on the floor. I'm not sure how necessary it is to buy them. Oh, okay. Looked like he was doing something else entirely from this angle. Coral pink thread. Oh, an inn. Don't know why I'm so excited about an inn. They're just like save points, only with more rigmarole attached. But, hey, another trapdoor. My, they're generous. I will take it. Thank you. Go have a look at the weapon shop. That's why we're here, after all. Or possibly something else, I don't know. Look at that cannon. Look at the rust on that cannon. Look at the detail gone into that cannon texture. It seems almost out of place considering the cartoony art style everywhere else. This sort of intricate rust pattern seems a bit jarring.
Welcome.
Alright, what you got for me, boy? You got some good swords. And some good spears. And buy 2 more platinum axes. He's never short on platinum axes. You got some good shit, dude. Burning ring! Slightly increases fire damage, you know. And these slippers apparently offer more defense than the giant studded leather boots. Interesting. Fire resistance, fire damage. This game's trying to tell me something. I don't really have a great deal of money. And it's not like I'm not dicking this game as it is. So, you know what?
Take your time.
Despite coming out of my way to come over here, I'm gonna not buy any weapons. Yeah, it was a good detour, wasn't it? I wish people would stop waving at me. Especially this deviant art looking motherfucker. Go back to Fair Affinity, I don't want any of your kind. Oh, can I not get... Can I jump? Yeah! Jumped it good. This place is big. One of those classic average Joe observations that you all come here for, but no one else has ever picked up on that one before. Very big, very glowy. Well, that place is especially glowy. That's some next level glowiness. Glowality. And
Gosh.
another trapdoor. Gosh indeed. Gosh indeed. Someone just throwing their money on the floor there. What's this? It's a pebble. Excellent. I'm glad that Evan was magnetically drawn to it by a glowing presence. Time really does just keep going. Hey look! A trapdoor. A classic cabbage. None of that new age cabbage bullshit for me. Sauerkraut, not into that. Coleslaw, fuck off. I just want a classic cabbage. Hey, it's that fairy boy again. What's all the noise, I wonder?
It sounds like a festival of some sort.
Oh, he's coming over. You have come at a most auspicious time, friends. Today is the day on which Lady Luck's die decides the taxes for the month to come. Oh, really? That seems like a pretty good governmental system if I ever heard one. Should she roll a 1, we pay no taxes at all.
Really? None at all?
Alas, for the last 2 months she's rolled 6s. It's almost like the dice is rigged or something. And what happens then? Sigh. The taxes increase 6-fold.
What?
You're joking! How's anyone meant to afford that?
It's hard, young lady, but such are the vagaries of fortune. Vagaries. 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 And without fortune, what is gold poor? Although I cannot say a 1 would not be welcome. Oh, as in a 1 on the dice. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. I thought he was talking in the royal sense, the royal 1. Taxation based on a dice roll? Isn't that a little irresponsible? It's that way. Besides, is it not fun to trust all to fortune? To place one's fate on a single throw of the dice? No, it's dumb. You fucking dumb boy. Even our criminal trials are held this way. Guilt or innocent. No. No, the tax was bad enough. You can't... Well, he clearly murdered her, but the dice was a 1, so... Off you go.
What?
Wow, that sounds risky. Indeed, but those blessed by fortune have nothing to fear. Ah, Master Pugnacious is here. The ceremony is beginning.
At last, it is time.
What number will she roll? Low number 1. Please be a 1.
I can hardly bear to look.
It's a 6.
Lady of Fortune, may luck be on our side this month. Ha!
Somehow I didn't expect him to be a pug. Should have probably guessed it. Great, now I have to do a bad English voice for this guy. Can I even do that? Is that something I'm capable of doing without just cringing myself into non-existence?
The taxes for the month will increase 6-fold. What is this voice? Who knows? Tighten your belts and trust to Lady Luck, fellow citizens of Goldpaw. All will be well.
Another 6, and I was certain that our luck had turned. Oh well. All is the mistress of fortune wills it. Surprisingly okay with this. Oh yeah, I'm just pay like all the money I have to the tax pot. It'll be fine.
So that was Master Pugnacious.
Yeah. And if what the kid said was true, he's been rolling nothing but sixes these past 3 months.
Flipping heck.
Well, that's not good, is it? The whole thing must be rigged.
Listen here.
We'll not get far making such accusations without proof, Curly. We best go see the man himself. You think proof would be the way that dice just magnetically flipped, wouldn't you? But he is in the big building, right? The Grand High Rollers Hall. Stands to reason. If there's a big building in a town, then the leader's probably going to be in there. That's how JRPGs work. Only those with business may enter.
Niall sent us. We have urgent business with the Grand High Roller.
Master Pugnacious is occupied. He will see no one.
But
Why do they keep like voicing like the first word of a sentence and then not the rest of it? It throws me off is all.
But it's important.
No one.
Say,
How about we play you for the chance to see him? Put the decision in the hands of the Mistress of Fortune. A game of dice.
very well.
Oh, that's not the voice I was giving him. Oh well. Very well. If you win, you will have your audience. If you lose, you will pay me. I think we can accept those terms. Excellent. I will make ready. Gather together what money you would wager and speak to me again. That's definitely how normal people operate. Come and press A on me again if you want to continue this interaction. Well, are you ready? The stake will be 1,000 guilders. You will pay afterwards if you prefer, of course. Shall we begin? Yeah, sure. Excellent. We shall play a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. You're a very good guard. I will throw 2 of the dice, and you will confirm the numbers rolled. And then you will decide whether the roll of the 3rd die will bring the total of the 3 to 11 or more, or if it will be less. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will guess red. If less, black. However, when 3 ones are rolled or 3 sixes, red and black will be turned on their heads. By this we mean that despite the total of the 3, our 3 ones will count as red, and despite the total of 18, our 3 sixes will count as black. Are you happy that you understand these rules? Sure. They seem fair enough. Slightly in our favour, if anything.
Well now.
That's a fine set of dice there, matey. I'll be worth a pretty penny, I shouldn't wonder. I will thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. They are sacred items, entrusted only to the highest-ranking servants of the realm, and this guy who guards the door. Now let us begin. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. A 6 and a 1. The total is 7. Well, do you call red or black? So it's more than 11 is red, which means I'd need a 5 or a 6. The odds are black's the choice, right? Oh no, 11 or higher. Okay, so it's evens. We'll go either way. 11 or higher, 10 or lower. We'll stick with our first gut instinct and go with black.
Very well.
Black, very well. Then if a 3 or lower is rolled with the remaining die, you shall win. Let the final die decide. Oi! Oi! The total is 13. Red is victorious. I win. Oh no, we lost, and that dice clearly wasn't rigged in any way. My condolences, young man. Might you consider playing another round? Certainly. I am a man of gold poor. Your debt will increase, of course. Are you happy to proceed nonetheless? I won't lose this time. Oh, look at that fist. What are you doing, Evan?
Go on, my son!
Go on, my son! You can do it! Thrash the beggar!
I don't know. I don't know. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. Why can't we have this guy in the party instead of Lofty? I know how to do his voice. I mean, it's the wrong voice, but... Oh, 2 1s. You are lucky indeed. But beware, should a third one appear, red and black will be turned on their heads. Well, do you call red or black? See, here's the thing, he's clearly rigging the game. So he's expecting me to go for black. So in which case, I'll go for red.
Very well.
Red? Very well. Then if a 1 is rolled on the remaining dice, red and black will be turned on their heads and you will win. Let the final die decide. The total is 4. Black is victorious. Ha ha ha! I win again! Ugh! Gutted! But you're getting the hang of it, laddie. That much is plain. I just made the obviously wrong choice. In what way am I getting the hang of it? Well, have you had enough? If you wish to continue, your debt will increase still further.
I'm sure I can win this one.
Fist of determination. I'll start by rolling the first 2 dice. Oh, 2 6s. Red and black stand ready to be turned on their heads once more. Another 6 will return them, resulting in a win for black. Any other number will result in a win for red. Well, which will it be? Black.
Very well.
Very well, then if a 6 is rolled with the remaining die, red and black will be turned on their heads and you win. Final die decide. The total is 13, red is victorious. Ha ha ha, I win again. Oof. Don't give up now, lad. You almost had the cur.
I'll do it this time.
Oh, come on!
Seriously, Evan. You're a complete numbskull. Give up.
But...
What? But I'm doing so well.
3 losses, how unfortunate. Now, if you could be so kind as to hold over the 10 million guilders.
Snakes alive!
10 million? Ye dog ye. It was only 1,000 a minute ago. I warned you, did I not? Twice, in fact. As you continue to lose, your debt grows. After each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 100,000. 100,000 to 10 million. You mentioned the debt, but not the amount. I wouldn't exactly call that an informed consent.
Oh my...
We don't have anywhere near that much.
Very well.
Very well, you seem trustworthy. I will allow you to delay the payment of your debt. What? The fuck is this?
The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
Oh.
That's my sob noise. Don't talk trash about my sob noise. I thought it was really good. What are we going to do? We're no closer to meeting Master Pugnacious, and now we're 10 million guilders in debt to that awful man.
You owe me! You owe me!
I'm glad that that's voice acted.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Ah, shut up, you stupid bird. Gore, half the flippin' town must be in debt with all these birds we have anything to go by. So, about that dice game. I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the third dice was moving. Yeah, you and every other fucker. You spotted it too! I was thinking exactly the same thing. Really? I was so lost in the game there, it slipped me notice, I have to say. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more to that die than meets the eye. The Swab said it was a special dice, only for bigwigs or some such, did he not? If we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. Why don't we go take a look at the casino? The government runs it, right? It'll be full of government employees. And dice. Motion seconded. Thirded. Well, alright then. Seems we have a plan.
You owe me! You owe me!
I know whoever did that voice had a hell of a fun time doing it. Who are my nemesis? Where are we going? Casino? Casino! I was just down the hill a little, wasn't it? I know there's a trapdoor that could take me there, but I want to see the sights. I want to soak in the atmosphere, you know? What a lovely town. It's another guard man. We're going to mug him and steal his dice. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are, troubled by debt refrain from playing.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Of course. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games, he'll just be watching. Is that alright with you? By all means. We hope that you enjoy your visit. And I hope you enjoy your bowl haircut. And I mean that.
Alright.
That guy over there's got a debt bird and he's allowed in. Alright, we're in. Oh, getting a bit Persona, isn't it? So this is what the inside of a casino looks like. We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what we can see. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not going to draw any attention with this motherfucker following me. Found 30 guilders on the floor. Someone was a bit careless. Reckon I'm a fan of the old casino, man. Games galore, pretty girls aplenty. Yeah, this is the life for me. We had places like this back home too. They were mostly run by the mob. I guess some things are the same no matter where you go, huh? What are we? Oh, this guy. You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you have been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon the bearers of those auspicious items, yes? No, I'm just not a fucking idiot. I can tell they're clearly rigged. How dumb is this town? Alas, they are only granted to select servant of the realm. You'll not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, will be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dreams of owning one if I were you. Here, this one. What is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it's that the croupiers, more than anything. They are all but impossible to outplay. No matter how good one's hand may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. Once again, you're a fucking idiot. This is no reason to give up. If I too play regular obeisance, that word, to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favour eventually. It's not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery, but this is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that it is owned and operated by the state? And everyone knows no government has ever been crooked. Surely, they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always fall in their favour? Such behaviour would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of sore losers. That should do it for now. I hope the others managed to find some helpful clues as well. In clues? Clues? You don't need clues.
Well now.
Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they really are a little fishy. I be the proof of that, lad. That place is crooked as a wyvern's grin. That's a fat-ass bird you got there, bro.
Money! No!
Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you big Wally. I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had. That ain't me way, girlie.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly, if you'll excuse me a little pry? Oh, mere pennies, little feller, mere pennies. Right, and let's forget about our friend the genius here for a moment, shall we? That's your father you're talking about, you bitch. There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Oh. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter? Look at the expression on his face. You're 12.
Sure.
Sure. How about the lobby at the inn? I like it when people can watch. To the inn, then, I suppose. It's very plump. Some good meals out of that thing. I don't know why everyone thinks it's a downside to have one of these birds. There's this inn, then. Probably where the big star is on the map. If I were to hazard a guess.
Welcome, dearies, welcome. Why am I still talking when it's clearly Evan now?
Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, my lovely, by all means. Take all the time you need.
So, Tanny, what was it you wanted to show us?
Your favourite little scallywag only went and swiped herself a dice.
A die. A die is the word. Huh? You mean
You stole one? You fiend!
Ha! Stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, I got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars.
Gosh.
So that's it. Uh-huh.
This is how they've been doing it, huh?
That scurvy mutt blocking our path to Pugnacious had the self-same dice, so he did.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret's out.
Because yeah, challenging the entire government of this town doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. You'll just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now.
I see where you're going. Very crafty, I likes it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. And then, haha, tidy.
You realise you're not saying actual words, right? You're just making noises.
And Bob's your uncle, way. Well, let's plan in the flipping world, right?
But...
Will it really work? Will it really work? Wah.
You know, it's a little risky, but I think it might.
Tidy. And it's decided then. Leave it to your old pal Lofty. Let's go and play Gary Gateface with it, shall we?
I'm finally getting the hang of that voice. I'm very proud of myself. Let's go.
Oh.
You know, I woke up like an hour before this recording. Probably not even that. Nearly midday, you know, rolled out of bed. Had a breakfast consisting of 2 cups of coffee and half a pot of Nutella. And then sat down to record a video series that probably 8 people will watch on YouTube. If people don't think I've got life figured out, then what the hell do they know? This is true enlightenment. It'd be depressing if it wasn't myself. Very hard to pity yourself when you're such an unpitiable creature. Where are we going? Up here? Here. I've already forgotten what voice I did for him. Was it like the whiny old man noise? No. You have come to repay your debt, I assume? Yeah, something like that.
You owe me! You owe me!
Listen to the bird, you owe me.
No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but know that you should lose for a 4th time, your debt will grow still further. Like he expects me to repay the debt I already have. Like, there's no point raising my debt anymore at this point. He may as well just cut his losses. Or his wins, I guess.
Oh, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
So, fine, just voice that line, whatever.
So, which will it be?
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action. Let us begin. Now!
Really? That's lovely.
Oh, that's impossible! What?
What deception is this? You manipulated the dice, you must have.
Really?
How would we have done that exactly? It's yours, and you rolled it. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work,
Ridiculous.
Little trick? No, you have no proof. How dare you?
What is all this noise?
I'm assuming. Master Pugnacious and Sephiroth, apparently.
Well, and what exactly is going on here?
You know better than to cause a scene so close to His Eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnacious, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on urgent business by Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper here tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in.
Is this how Goldport treats its guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Niall sent you, it can be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You.
And to resort to base deceit, an unforgivable transgression, even though I clearly do the same thing on a regular basis. What is my game plan? Who knows? Your debts will be annulled, of course.
Poof. And then the birds cease to exist. Like Mr. Meeseeks of debt collection.
But this is no place to talk. We will continue inside. This one, throw him in jail.
Yes, master.
Of course, Master Pugnacious. Oh, but no! Good, he's in jail. I won't have to do his voice anymore. Let's move on. Very lavish. I like it.
So, envoy of Niall, what brings you here?
We have come to ask that you return his forest to him.
Ah, but of course, he has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. And why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was fortune that willed it.
Was it? We couldn't help noticing how much cheating goes on in his supposed kingdom of chance.
What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Niall gambled.
Huh?
A friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the mistress of a fortune? No, I think not.
So he wasn't even playing with their Piffling Casino dices.
No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger and also clearly fucking rigged.
That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it.
You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery? It is a preposterous idea, but you are welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think we should take you up on that. Come on. Come on!
These outsiders do not know their Peresu.
Yes, master.
Indeed, Mr. Pugnacious. We must be on our guard.
Bother, I really thought we were onto something there. Yeah, we're right back where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure that if we look hard enough, we'll find something not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so. Let's go and have a gander, shall we? Yes, let's have a gander. I'm tired of having a goose. Here? Here. I bet you don't see many kingmakers doing this, eh? Well, hey!
Have you found anything, Lofty?
Nothing much, no, mon. Unless you count the biggest flipping jumble of wards and charms and anti-magic repelling doodads I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, wood's nice. All smooth and shiny like. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So, nothing amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy for us to come take a look.
All those wards and things could mean that you couldn't influence the role using magic, wouldn't they?
I guess so.
What I'd really like to do is sneak a peek inside, but I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed the thing open.
There's magnets inside it. Cease this outrage at once! Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play!
Oi!
Oi, what you calling a pet, Palio?
Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look at the die, and make sure there's no funny business going on.
Is that so? Very well, very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's impeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You are young, friend, but you understand much. Why, only recently His Eminence became concerned that the decidedly worn condition of the dice that we had always used and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available. He did, huh?
Now then.
Ah, but listen to me chattering on. I'm sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man.
He meant the Forest of Nile, I suppose.
Seems like he's going a mite overboard sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it?
Do you think it was them who stuck all those notice thingies on the trees?
I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more.
Alright, let's head back to the Forest of Nile and hunt for clues.
Really? Nice to have a trip, though, I suppose. Back to old Niley, then. Here. Oh, look at all these places I'd not found. Sunny Patch Pond it is. I don't know about this whole fast travel thing. I mean, it makes life easier, especially when you do have to go hiking halfway across the map like that, but it does sort of take a bit of the adventure out of the experience, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
Shit.
You back, eh? How'd it go with old Piggy? Puggy?
Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back yet.
But we did find out the game is rigged all the way to the top.
Jinx.
I knew it! The crafty wee roasters.
Now all we need to do is get some proof that the funny business afoot with Lady Luck as well. You haven't noticed people from Goldpaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you?
I'll tell you what, in the woods near where I live, if you go out early enough in the morning or late enough at night, you'll find some strange shit going on.
Well, they're up to something over near the old woods there, but to be honest, there were so many of the buggers traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep track of it all.
Maybe that's where they're making the dice.
Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Listen.
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be getting anywhere near the old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth.
What's that?
It's a spell, ye great bampot. You've never heard of it? Ah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to ye.
You learned Quicken Growth. Well, that was easy.
What kind of spell is it exactly?
Can you no figure it out from the name? It makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a tiny, tiny seed, and it'll be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. The path's a pain to get through down that way. If you sling the spell at a few toadstools, you'll find a good going good getting good good.
Thanks for the tip, Twigwig.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niall.
Righto, looks like we're off to the old woods. I wouldn't sound so pleased about it if I were you. The monsters over that way have been a right pain in the neck lately.
He's just a gruff version of Lofty, isn't he? Oh, I'm so bad. I'm British and I can't do half the British accents. It's ridiculous. They got so many fucking dialects and idioms and other words. I don't even know why I'm trying to climb that tree. I know it's just fucking gold up there. And who has need of gold when you're 10 million guilders in... I'm not 10 million guilders in debt, am I? I cleared that, so yay for me, I suppose. Have the monsters changed position here, or am I confusing myself? Whatever. This way, apparently. Seems at long last we can do the thing with the mushrooms, though. Can't remember all the places where I've seen them, though. I think there's some back near the Sky Pirate base, which is a bit of a detour just to get what is probably just a chest full of fucking healing items. Smashing. What button is this? X? X. I always want to call it square. I'm a PlayStation boy at heart, so when I'm using an Xbox controller, I tend to just, you know, think of the buttons as their PlayStation correspondence. Especially considering they both have an X button and they're both in different positions. It's confusing for my little brain. We don't... The arrow points this way, but there's nothing this way. I feel like I'm being led astray somehow. Oh, we can go through the water. Is this what we need to do? This looks like what we need to do. Yeah, now we're talking. I've been here already, haven't I? I came up here and got an item. But then I think I realised I was going in the wrong direction and turned back and went to see my good friend Niall.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, fine, we'll kill it. I mean... Oh, my controls are reversed. Inverted, you might say, if you were... You know, if you knew words, unlike me. I don't know no words. I'm not good at the talk speak. Ooh. What have we here? I cast the Quicken Growth spell. I thought Evan was the magician man. I guess Roland has a few powers of his own.
Gosh, they got bigger, just like that.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens if you rub it hard enough. Okay. And where's this taking me? To a dead end, I see. Brilliant. I'm glad I grew that. I would have been a lost cause without coming up here for no reason. Can I get down? Let me just jump off into the water below. That would have been far too easy. This seems to be... Did I miss something up there? I must have done, surely. Like this left turning here. Christ almighty. Do we need to go... Yeah, this looks like another one of them classic Ni no Kuni 2 dead ends. Copyright, trademarked, registered.
I'll do my best.
Alright, boys. How'd you like that? Want another one? Do we win? There's something somewhere. They're shooting at it. Oh, it's over there. Saved you. Would have been in real trouble there if it weren't for me, Evan. You're lucky. Not just anyone has been saved by the President of the United States before. In fact, most people tend to be endangered by him. If anything. Right, we're going to want to grow these then, are we? Come on. Come on, mushrooms. Out you come. Out you pop. Thanks. Got a thing up here. A box of goodies. With some wood inside. Listen, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty certain that chest was made of wood. If you're having to open up a wooden chest to obtain some other wood, I don't know. Okay. Dead ends aren't even like, they're not even punishing. They're not rewarding and they're not punishing. They're just there, you know?
Come on.
Far be it for me to critique the absolutely stellar game design on display here, but... Look at that, I'm being sarcastic about Ni no Kuni. Never thought I'd see the day. Normally this game gives me such a raging semi that I wouldn't dare speak a word in its... However I was going to end that sentence. You love it when your brain just turns off. To be fair, that happens a lot when I play JRPGs. Not gonna need to think for this for a while, I just need to mash some buttons and kill some shit. Right, okay. That's exactly an hour since my last save, so probably a good time to stop. I'll see you people later. Bye bye.